Students, yesterday we have done this lesson, first paragraph, second paragraph and third paragraphs, and also we learnt glossaries. And then today I have sent a link, a PDF of answers of the questions. There are 10 questions. I have sent answers of all 10 questions. You can see in your PDF and you can open the link. Then I am now going to explain this lesson from the fourth paragraph. Just we can recall what has happened now until now. Don Anselmo came to office. He respected all the American. A discussion is going to happen there about that discussion. Negotiation was about selling of his land in Rio and Medio. So he came to office, that is registration office. As soon as he came to registration office, he removed his hat, he removed his hand gloves, and he gave his walking stick to the boy who had followed him. This much has happened. Now let us go to paragraph 4th. In 4th paragraph, see, there was a great deal of conversation about Rain and his family. In the beginning time, the discussion negotiation starts with the natural words, natural sentences, common talks about Rain and their family, welfare of their family. So one or two words they discussed about it. There was a great deal of conversation. A conversation has happened between American people and Don Anselmo. How is your family? Are all good in your family? How is Rain? In this way, a conversation has happened. He was very proud of his large family. Don Anselmo was very proud of his family because his family was very big family. His sons, his grandsons, and other their children. In this way, it was a big family. All are living in under a one roof. It was proud of his big family. Nowadays, we can see families are divided. If a person has 3 sons, means 3 sons, they go to divide their family. They and their wives live in a different houses, divided family. But Don and Selma's family was not divided family. It is combined family. All his sons and their sons, means grandsons of Don and Selma, were living in a only one house under one roof. It was a great thing of Don and Selma. So it was a proud thing for him. Discussed about that, their family, Rain, how is the crop in your farm, how is the Rain your side. In this way, it is a common things they discussed in the conversation. Finally, we got down to business. After this discussion, they came to the point. What was the point? Discussion about the selling of land. They came to business. Business means that was the business of land. Don Anselmo's land was being purchased by American people. They discussed about, yes, he would sell as he had agreed. So beginning time he agreed. A rate was there. American people put a rate for that land. He agreed. Earlier he agreed one rate. What was the rate? The rate was $1,200. Don Anselmo agreed to sell his land for $1,200. ಅಂದರೆ $1,200 ಅವನು ಆ ಭೂಮಿಯನ್ನು ಮಾರುವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಪ್ಪಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದ. ಪ್ರಾರಂಭದಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಮಳೆ ಹೇಗಿದೆ, ಬೆಳೆ ಹೇಗಿದೆ, ಕುಟುಂಬದವರೆಲ್ಲ ಆರೋಗ್ಯವನ್ನು, ಈ ರೀತಿಯೆಲ್ಲ ಅನೇಕ ಚರ್ಚೆಗಳಾದವು. ಆನಂತರ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾದಂಥ ಅಂಶ, ಅದು ವ್ಯವಹಾರದ ಅಂಶ ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಆ ಭೂಮಿಯ ಮಾರಾಟದ ವಿಷಯ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವನು ಮೊದಲೇ ಒಪ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದನಂತೆ. $1,200 ಆ ಭೂಮಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡುವುದಾಗಿ ಅವನು ಒಪ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದ. ಫಾರ್ $1,200 ಇನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್, ನಾಟ್ ಇನ್ ಅ ಚೆಕ್. ಅಂದರೆ ನಗದು ಹಣ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ನಾವು ಈ ಹುಂಡಿ ಪತ್ರ ನೀಡುವ ಮೂಲಕ ಅಥವಾ ಬೇರೆ ಥರ ಹಣ ನೀಡುವ ಮೂಲಕ ಅದು ಒಪ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ. ಹುಂಡಿ ನಗದು ಹಣವನ್ನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. We would buy the money was ready. Don Anselmo, I said ಅಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಟೆಲ್ಲರ್ ಕಥೆಗಾರ ಇದ್ದ. ಅವರಿಬ್ಬರ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಒಂದು ಮೀಡಿಯೇಟರ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದ. He was working as a mediator. The story teller was working as a mediator between Don Anselmo and American people. He told, cash is ready. Don Anselmo, you can take. ಹಣ ಸಿದ್ಧವಿದೆ, ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನೀನು ತಗೋಬಹುದು. Don Anselmo, I said means story teller said to him in Spanish. Most of the language they were talking was Spanish language. Is it? He was also from Spain, Don Anselmo. He was talking Spanish language. We have made a discovery, he told. The storyteller told that we have made a discovery. You remember that we sent the surveyor, that engineer, up there to survey your land so as to make the deed. What was the main thing that Don Anselmo agreed to sell his land for $1,200? Before that, the American people sent a surveyor. He was an engineer. Surveyor was an engineer. He surveyed the land. Land was more than what Don Anselmo told. Some more acres land was there. They told that land is more. Survey your land as so make the deed. Well, he finds that you own more than 8 acres. Don Anselmo told that my land is about 8 acres. But after survey of his land by American people, the surveyor was an engineer. He surveyed and told that your land is more than 8 acres. And you told 8 acres. Our surveyor telling that your land is more than 8 acres. ಅಂದರೆ ಅವನೇನು ಭೂಮಿಯನ್ನು ಮಾರಾಟಕ್ಕೆ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದ, ಆ ಭೂಮಿ 8 ಎಕರ್ವರೆಗೆ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅವನು ಅಮೆರಿಕನ್ ಜನರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದ. ಆದರೆ ಅವರು ಸರ್ವೆ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ, ಅದನ್ನು ಭೂಮಿಯನ್ನು ಮೋಜಣಿ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ, ಅದನ್ನು ಅಳತೆ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಆ ಭೂಮಿ 8 ಎಕರೆಗಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಭೂಮಿ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಇವನೇನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದ 8 ಎಕರೆ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಅವ್ರು ಏನಂತಾರೆ, ವಾಟ್ ಡಿಡ್ ಅಮೆರಿಕನ್ ಸೇ ಮೀನ್ಸ್, he tells us that your land extends across the river and that you own almost twice as much you thought. The storyteller told to Don Anselmo, because the land is more than 8 acres, that is why American people are ready to give double money. How much double money means? He demanded, Don Anselmo demanded that $1,200 for that complete land. After the survey, American people are ready to give double money. Double money means double of $1,200. Because the land was more. Then there was a creek. Creek means a small river flowing through his land. Some land was extended after the river. So they were ready to give more money, double money to Don Anselmo. And now Don Anselmo, I added, these Americans are donagent, means good people, good natured people, not deceiving people. good people are there. They are ready to give double money because they are benevolent. Benevolent means good people. They are ready to give double money. They are good people. Benevolent means good people, and they are willing to pay you for the additional land as well at the same rate per acre, so that instead of $1,200 you will get almost twice as much as, and the money is here for you. Means when your land is more than 8 acres, Americans are ready to give you twice money. Twice means double of $1,200. In this way, everything was told to Don Anselmo in that negotiation, in that discussion, and the money is ready for you. We shall give you double of money, $1,200. In fifth paragraph, the old man hung his head for a moment in thought. ಡಾನ್ ಆ್ಯನ್ಸಲ್ಮನಿಗೆ ಇದು ಸರಿ ಅನಿಸಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಅವನೇನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದ, $1,200 ಮಾತ್ರ ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ. ಆದರೆ ಇವರೇನಂತಾರೆ, ಪ್ರಾಮಾಣಿಕರಾಗಿದ್ದರು ಅಮೇರಿಕನ್ ಜನ, ಪ್ರಾಮಾಣಿಕ ಆಗಿದ್ದ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಭೂಮಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗಿದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 2 ಪಟ್ಟು ಹಣ, ಅಂದರೆ $1,200 ಅದರದ್ದು 2 ಪಟ್ಟು ಹಣವನ್ನು ನಾವು ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ. ಇದವನಿಗೆ ಸರಿ ಅನಿಸಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸ್ತದೆ. ಅವನು ಮುಖವನ್ನು ಕೆಳಗೆ ಹಾಕಿ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಕೂಡ್ತಾನೆ, ಏನು ಹೇಳಬೇಕು, ಏನು ಡಬಲ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ತಗೋಬೇಕಾ ಅಥವಾ ತಗೋಬಾರದು ಅಂತನ್ನುವಂಥ ಯೋಚನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ. ದ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಹಂಗ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಹೆಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ಥಾಟ್, ದೆನ್ ಹಿ ಸ್ಟುಡ್ ಅಪ್, ಎದ್ದು ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡ. ದೆನ್ ಹಿ ಸ್ಟುಡ್ ಅಪ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇರ್ಡ್ ಎಟ್ ಮೀ. ಸ್ಟೇರ್ಡ್ ಎಟ್ ಮೀ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಡಾನ್ ಆ್ಯನ್ಸೆಲ್ಮೋ ಸ್ಟುಡ್ ಅಪ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲುಕ್ಡ್ ಎಟ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಟೆಲ್ಲರ್. ಲುಕ್ಡ್ ಎಟ್ ಮೀ, ಸ್ಟೇರ್ಡ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನನ್ನ ಕಡೆ ಒಂದೇ ಸಲ ನೋಡುವಂಥ, ಸ್ಟೇರ್ಡ್ ಅಂದರೆ ದಿಟ್ಟಿಸಿ ನೋಡುವಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಸ್ಟೇರ್ಡ್ ಎಟ್ ಮೀ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೀ ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾರು, ಹೂ ಈಸ್ ಮೀ ಹಿಯರ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಟೆಲ್ಲರ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೀ. ಸ್ಟೇರ್ಡ್ ಎಟ್ ಮೀ, ನನ್ನ ಕಡೆ ನೋಡಿದ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸೆಡ್, ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್, ಹಿ ಸೆಡ್, ಸ್ನೇಹಿತನೇ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ಐ ಡು ನಾಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಟು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಯು ಸ್ಪೀಕ್ ಟು ಮೀ ಇನ್ ದಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾನರ್. ಐ ಕೆಪ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲೆಟ್ ಹಿಮ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಸೇ. ನೀನು ಈ ರೀತಿ ಮಾತನಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು ನನಗೆ ಸರಿ ಅನಿಸಲ್ಲ. ಡಾನ್ ಆ್ಯನ್ಸೆಲ್ಮೋ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಟೆಲ್ಲರ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ನೀನು ಈ ರೀತಿ ಮಾತನಾಡುವುದು ನನಗೆ ಸರಿ ಅನಿಸಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಪ್ಪ ಅಂದಾಗ, ದ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಟೆಲ್ಲರ್ ಕೆಪ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲೆಟ್ ಹಿಮ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಸೇ. ಅವನು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಕೂತ, ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಟೆಲ್ಲರ್. ಇನ್ನು ಇವನು ಡಾನ್ ಆ್ಯನ್ಸೆಲ್ಮೋ ಏನೇನು ಹೇಳೋನಿದೆ, ವಾಟ್ ಹಿ ಈಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಸೇ, ಲೆಟ್ ಮೀ ಲಿಸನ್ ಹಿಸ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಹಿ ಕೆಪ್ಟ್ ಸೈಲೆಂಟ್. Then he said, I know these Americans are good people. Don Anselmo told that, I know these people are very good-natured people, good quality. They have good quality. They are good people. Is it? But, and that is why I have agreed to sell them. So for this purpose only, I have agreed this land to them. Really, actually, I won't like to sell my land to Americans or anyone. But when you are forcing me to sell this land, you are unable to do agriculture in the future. That is why you sell your land in this way. So for this purpose, I am ready. Uh, I have agreed to sell this land only for $1,200 because of American are good-natured people, good people. They are nice people. So I have agreed to sell to them, but I do not care to be insulted. ನಾನು ಯಾಕೆ ಒಪ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಅಮೇರಿಕನ್ ಜನ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯವರಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾನು ಭೂಮಿ ಮಾರುವ ಮನಸ್ಸು ಇಲ್ಲದೇ ಇದ್ದರೂ ಕೂಡ ನಿನ್ನ ಮಾತಿಗೆ, ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಜನರಿಗೆ ಈ ಭೂಮಿ ಮಾರಬೇಕಂತನ್ನುವಂಥ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಒಂದು ಒತ್ತಾಯ ಬಂದಾಗ ನಾನು ಒಪ್ಪಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅದು ನಾನು ಯಾವ ಬೆಲೆ ಒಪ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಅದು $1200 ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾನು ಈ ಭೂಮಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡುತ್ತೇನೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಒಪ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ನಾನು ಮಾತಿನ ಮನುಷ್ಯನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಎ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಟು ದ ವರ್ಡ್. ಆಡಿದಂತೆ ನಡೆಯುವಂಥ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ನಾನು. ಆದರೆ ನೀವೇನು ಡಬಲ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಅಮೇರಿಕನ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಆರ್ ರೆಡಿ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ದ ಟ್ವೈಸ್ ಮನಿ, ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಡಬಲ್ ಮನಿ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ಸಲ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮೀ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ಸಲ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಟಾಲರೇಟ್ ಸಚ್ ಎ ಟಾಕ್. ಇಂಥ ಮಾತು ನನಗೆ ಸರಿ ಕಾಣಿಸಲ್ಲ. ನೀನು ಡಬಲ್ ಹಣ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ, ಇದು ಒಂದು ರೀತಿ ನನಗೆ ಅವಮಾನದ ಮಾತು. ಐ ಡು ನಾಟ್ ಕೇರ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಇನ್ಸಲ್ಟೆಡ್. ನಾನು ಇಂಥ ಇನ್ಸಲ್ಟ್ ನನಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ತಡಿಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅಗ್ರೀಡ್ ಟು ಸೆಲ್ ಮೈ ಹೌಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಫಾರ್ $1200. There was a house in that land, in his orchard. Some fruit plants are there, flower plants are there. There was a old beautiful house was there. Totally he told that I am selling my house and land. I am, you can give attention here, the old man is telling that I am selling my land and house for $1200 and that is the price. That's all. ನಾನು ಮಾರುತ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂಥದ್ದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೇವಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಮನೆ ಮತ್ತು ಭೂಮಿ. ಆ ಆರ್ಚರ್ಡ್ ಹಣ್ಣಿನ ತೋಟ ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾನು ಮಾರುವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಪ್ಪಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅದು $1200 ಮಾತ್ರ. ಇದು ಅದರ ಬೆಲೆ. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದಿನ ಪ್ಯಾರಾಗ್ರಾಫ್ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಆ ಮಾತಿಗೆ ಅಮೇರಿಕನ್ ಜನರಿಗೆ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತದೆ, ಏನಪ್ಪ ಇವನು ಯಾಕೋ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೇನೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಯಾಕೋ ಹಣ ಬೇಡ ಅಂತಂತ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ಇವನು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತದೆ. 6ನೇ ಪ್ಯಾರಾಗ್ರಾಫ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. ಐ ಅಗ್ರೀಡ್ ವಿತ್ ಹಿಮ್ ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ಲೆಸ್. ಐ ಅಗ್ರೀಡ್ ವಿತ್ ಹಿಮ್ ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ಲೆಸ್. ನಾನು ಒಪ್ಕೊಂಡ ಎಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೂ $1200, ಆದರೆ ಯಾಕೋ ಇದು ಉಪಯೋಗ ಬರಂಗೆ ಕಾಣಿಸಲ್ದು ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊತಾನೆ. ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು $1200, ಇವರು ಡಬಲ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವನಿಗೆ ಏನು ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತದೆ, ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಅದೇನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಲಂಚ ಡಬಲ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೇನೋ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತದೆ ಏನೋ ಅವನಿಗೆ. ಪ್ರಾಮಾಣಿಕ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಫೈನಲಿ he signed the deed and took the money but refused to take more than the amount he agreed upon. Finally he agreed and signed on the ಸೇಲ್ ಡೀಡ್. ಸೇಲ್ ಡೀಡ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾರಾಟ ಪತ್ರ. ಭೂಮಿ ಆಗಲಿ ಮನೆ ಆಗಲಿ ಮಾರಿದಾಗ ಒಂದು ಸೇಲ್ ಡೀಡ್ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾರಾಟ ಪತ್ರ ಅಂತ. ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಸಹಿ ಹಾಕ್ತಾನೆ. he signed on the sale deed and he took the money as he asked for earlier, as he demanded for the earlier. What he has demanded $1200 only for his land. He did not want twice or double money, so he received only $1200, what he had agreed upon. Then he stood up because his work, his business has been finished. Disinterestedly he sold his land and house for $1200 to American people. Then he stood up from there, and then again while returning home from that office, then he shook his hands. It is a system, it is a moral system of foreign country, America, Spain or any country there, shaking the hand, each one of shake hands. Then he shook hand all around, put on his ragged gloves, means while when he entered the office, that time he removed the hand gloves. Then while returning end of his business, when he was returning home, again he wore hand gloves. ಏನು ಬಂದಾಗ ತನ್ನ ಹ್ಯಾಟನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದಿರ್ತಾನೆ, ತನ್ನ ಈ ಕೈಗೆ ಒಸು ಕೈ ಚೀಲವನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದಿರ್ತಾನೆ, ಕೈಗೆ ಹಾಕುವಂಥ ಕವಚಗಳು ಅವನ್ನು ಪುನಃ ಧರಿಸ್ತಾನೆ. ತನ್ನ ತಲೆ ಮೇಲಿನ ಟೋಪಿಯನ್ನು ಧರಿಸಿದ, ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಗ್ಲೌಸ್ ಧರಿಸಿದ. took his stick, walking stick. Again he took his walking stick and walked out with the boy behind him. So he went out, walked out of the office, and the boy who had followed him, again he followed to his house. In this way, uh, sixth paragraph ends here. Finally, what summary can we get here means he sold his land for $1,200. He did not receive extra money. What was extra money? Twice of the money. Twice, double money. It was extra money. He agreed to receive only $1,200, but Americans were ready to give twice money, double money, because the land was more than 8 acres. So here, this nature shows that Don Anselmo, he did not desire, he was not a desiring person. He did not like, some American people were not uh, giving corruption to him. It was a real money, but his nature, he should have to receive double money, but he don't like. Why? It is. It was because he first, what he had told first, he wanted $1,200 only. Then he did not change his word. Let it be right money. Let it be wrong money. He thought that $1,200 is right money, so he wanted that much only. So he took $1,200, then walked out from the office. This much the lesson has happened. After that, students, again there are some questions. 10 questions are there. I shall send answers of these 10 questions in PDF, but let us try to understand this lesson, and also you go writing all the exercise in your homework notebook. Okay, I stop my lesson here only. Next lesson starts in next time from the 7th paragraph. Until then, thank you. I stop lesson. Goodbye.